When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will get first crack at it today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Hawkeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Dropping back, it's Need. Grab near the marker, it's Ingram. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Oregon Ducks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. There he goes. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Under fire. Hit hard as He released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy...
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Dropping back, it's Need. Got him downfield. Kearney on the Jets. He's up at 20. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. That was the definition of a quick strike, and now we'll see if they can turn that huge play into points. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Still on his feet at the 40. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Snap to the back. Oh, what a cut! They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the 1st down marker.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forced the 2nd down and goal.
We thought we might see some of this. He'll go, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. To the air, it's Need. They're working that left side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
The Hawkeyes want to move quickly. Off-play action on first down. Slings it downfield. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll try it over the left side. Still on his feet at the 35. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Running to Green. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it down the middle. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Need. Finds a spot in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Proctor. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Proctor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Hawkeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On the direct snap, it's Woodside. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the 1st down. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deep. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
There he goes! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
That's caught. It's Ingram. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set. First down. Snap it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I love when defenses see pulling guards, because what you're supposed to do is run through immediately. If you're a linebacker, you see a pulling guard, I'm running through that gap. If you're a defensive lineman and that guard pulls in front of you, I run down the line of scrimmage and chase. Great job seeing that puller, making a play and getting a tackle for us.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Ingram. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. A lead down to just 3, 20-17.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He leaves it with his back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Ducks will hustle to the line. After run, now throw. Got his man. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll try the toss to the left. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. Needed to get to the 45 for the 1st down. Stopped a little bit short. You'd think this is the go area on 4th down. The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the up end. The Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top. Gonna let it fly. Touchdown, Ducks! They won it all, and
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Proctor. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. To throw. It's Snead. He's looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all for... running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Let's send the tight end in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. These DBs going to give a little cushion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. The Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The screen. He's got wheels. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And is incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Working that left side now. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working the middle. He's brought down to 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude is...
Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Finds its way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. And the Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run play action. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking to pass, it's Need. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going. Also give him some easy throws.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas. Get it together.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Need. Throws for the tight end. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Woodside. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Might be looking to run. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the play fake. Moving out to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Makes the grab on the left. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Need. Fires left. Complete downfield. He's into the open down the middle. The 30. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That running game was impressive. Turning it on. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Oregon! The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in a year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Proctor. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. They go to the draw. Didn't find a lot of room, let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run.
Turns it on down the left side. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the air. It's Need. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the first down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the first. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up 4th and short.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Touchdown, Iowa! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan. And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. The give on the inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Looking to get it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. With the catch, it's Ingram. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Hawkeyes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Need. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
This time on target. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Hawkeyes are on the move. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Military stun! Military stun!
Gonna look downfield again. Release to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down.
Base 27, John. Base 27, John.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Pocket breaking down. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted, number 19. Going the other way, and he's got room.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights and to settle for the field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. New Mexico State is going to enjoy the trip back to Las Cruces after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Aggie Memorial Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Snap to the back. Finding an escape route. Got the first down. Looking for more. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.